So today we're just going to talk about applying the Donway Splint onto a patient who probably has some mid-shaft femur fracture or something similar. So our Donway Splint here comes in this nice bag. You open it, you'll have all the parts you need to fit it. You'll have an ischial ring, the main traction device, and then a bite pump. So what you want to do is get prepared to place this underneath the patient's leg. So let's start with the ischial ring. With the ring, you'll see that there's two little spiky bits and they only point in one direction. That should be facing away from the patient's head down towards the foot. Now, to place this is obviously going to be a bit uncomfortable because it needs to come right up into the groin where you already have a fracture. So the idea is to use the mattress padding to try and get it in. Go under the knee where there's already a little bit of a gap to get half of it through. So pushing down on the mattress till it's halfway in. Then what you're going to do is just push down into the mattress and push up all the way into the groin. There you go. And then we can just clip that one on. Does not need to be tight, that one. Secure. Alright, next thing we're going to do is we're going to place the traction device. What you need to do is then unlock these rings here so that these are nice and loose. Pull them out a little bit and then pop this spike into the other spike. Just nice and loosely but securely there. This is going to come up and be used under the thigh later, that one over the knee and this one under the calf. So now we want to fit the foot to the foot plate. You can take the shoe off so that you can do neurovascular obs, but in this case we're just going to leave our patient's shoe on. So you'll have some strapping here. You need to fit it underneath the ankle. There's a padded bit for the ankle, which you'll see is quite different to the rest of the strapping. So fit that one under the ankle. You can adjust the length of that at any time. And then what you want to do is almost like a figure of 8 motion with this. So bring that one around and tightly secure it down there. Okay. Next what we're going to do is grab our pump and connect our pump up here. So we've got the ischial ring up around the groin, we've got these parts unlocked, and we've got the foot secured in the strapping on the foot plate. So now we're ready to increase our traction by applying pneumatic pressure. So down on this dial here, you'll see that we have a green zone. So what we want to do is pump until we get into the green zone. When we're in the green zone, we can then lock the shafts off up the top. So take a little bit of pumping and the patient will feel it pushing up into the groin and pulling down on that foot plate, lengthening that leg. Okay, so now that we are in the green zone, we're going to come up to the shafts here and we're going to pull these down and lock it in place. Because now we know we've got our desired amount of traction. Alright, those two are locked off. Now I'm just going to release the pressure down using this orange valve here. There we go. Okay, now we'll just secure this under the patient's thigh using the mattress once again to help us push it underneath. This is not meant to be tight, it's just there to secure the leg. Just nice and loosely, and then this one goes under the calf. Much the same. And that one you can place around the knee if you so wish. And then lastly, what you can do is use the foot plate at the end of the bed here to give a little bit of elevation to that leg. And that's it. And it's just the opposite to take it off and remove it. So double check that the pressure's been released. Lower that down. Unlock these. This is when it's very important to make sure the pressure's already released when you're unlocking those, and then you'll be able to pull these shafts back down and loosen everything off and pack it all up.